1.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Yappin podcast. This is episode number 11, and we're moving on up. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that sub button, head over to Spotify, and just some news. We're gonna be uploading probably 2 episodes a week, starting at the end of the month, going into next year. We're going to kind of be rebranding our logo, our thumbnails. We're going to be doing a whole makeover, and then hopefully next year, early next year, we can do a whole studio update. If anyone wants to, send us $1 million, that'd be nice, so we can afford it.
Send me some money on Venmo, Cash App.
And then maybe some extra money I can use towards some other shit. But
shoot, $20.
Yeah, but yeah, we want to do a whole makeover of the studio, but. So if you guys are looking forward to that, hit that like button. But anyways, let's get on started with the video. We got some football, baby. We have some football.
Yes, we do.
We're nearing the playoff time.
Ooh, the best time.
My favorite time for
honestly, playoffs in any sport is always interesting. Regular season is like meh. Then once you start nearing the playoffs, it's like, okay, championship time. Let's go.
Well, football is the only sport that I've tuned into regular season a lot.
Yeah.
Like basketball regular season, nah. MLB regular season, nah. NFL. NFL though,
oh my God.
I'm tuned in, but
yeah.
We got to pull up the standings here.
Well, I'm only tuned into Chargers and Padres. I watch almost every single regular season baseball game, even the preseason I watch.
Yeah. So Bills just keep winning. Bills keep winning.
Bills are doing great.
People are saying, they might be the best team in the AFC. They may not. They played that really snow blizzard game. What was that, Sunday night?
Yeah.
Against the Niners.
That was awesome. It was a great game to watch.
Good game. You watched it.
I watched it. He didn't watch all of it. You watched a bit of it. But, man, Josh Allen, he's a beast, dude.
I thought you were going to say he's a bitch. I was like, damn, where'd that come from?
No, he's a beast. He's a great quarterback. I just think it's really impressive how he just puts his body on the line and, he never gets, demolished. He's very durable.
He's the most durable quarterback. He's like Ben Roethlisberger of the new modern era.
Yeah.
And they already clinched the division. So they already secured a playoff spot.
That's awesome.
They're kind of fighting with us right now for the number 1 seed, and that's very, very important because the number 1 seed gets a bye week.
Right.
And that's huge. It doesn't always equate to a Super Bowl run.
Right.
But it helps a lot, you know?
Especially with rest in football. I think it's a little different than baseball. Because I feel in football, it's I could see why they would want the rest more because of how physical the game is. But like you said, it doesn't always equate to Super Bowl.
Yep. And he will most likely go up against probably us again. I feel like every year in the playoffs, it's Chiefs, Bills, Yep. But
AFC West. Oh my gosh.
Chiefs. This is a better division than I expected going into the year.
Yeah.
I didn't expect. I mean, we'll see what happens the rest of the year, but I'm definitely surprised by you guys, but I think I'm more surprised by the Broncos, honestly.
Me too.
Bo Nix, rookie quarterback out of Auburn. Usually that doesn't work out. Usually rookie quarterbacks.
No, Bo Nix didn't come from Auburn.
Yeah,
he came from Oregon.
I heard Auburn, so whoever told me Auburn, bro.
No.
I heard Auburn. Look it up.
I'm looking it up right now, bro.
So, I mean, no one's surprised by the Chiefs being first place. I think Chargers at 8-4.
Yeah, Chargers. We're cooking.
You guys are the team that I could see making the playoffs, but I don't think I can see you guys making a deep run.
He went to both. He went to University of Oregon and he went to Auburn.
So we're both right.
But
so we are
Auburn,
both right.
He went to in 2019 to 2021, and then he transferred to Oregon in 2022 to 2023.
Okay, so we're both right.
Yeah.
But like I said, super surprised by the Broncos. We'll see if they make the playoffs. I know.
How do you feel about the Chiefs?
A little worried.
Really?
A little
Explain.
worried.
Why?
Well,
you guys have clinched.
I know
for sure going to the playoffs.
We clinched the playoffs. We haven't clinched the division yet. You guys are kind of right behind us. Not really, but I'm worried for one. Our offense doesn't feel like it's hit its full potential all year, and our defense is starting to not crumble down, but it's. We should be shutting down the Panthers. We should be shutting down the Raiders. Like, I don't know.
They're very close games. Like they come down to the end.
I feel like every year we do this, and then the playoffs is like, okay, this is the real Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
But is that really going to happen like 3 years in a row? Can we just turn it on? Like, can we turn on the switch like that? Like, the only time will tell, but
we'll see. We'll see.
I'm worried but optimistic. You know,
right.
I'm worried but optimistic because this happens every year. So, yeah. I mean,
my Chargers.
How do you feel? I mean, are you happy that you guys are 8-4? Do you think that you guys could be better?
I'm really happy because honestly, last year was a disaster, and we've had talent on our roster for a while now, and it just seems like we never had the right coaching. So I'm happy with this record. I know it's not the best, but it's certainly not the worst. And I think it's a great improvement from last year. Last year, we only won 5 games. We lost 12 games. So this is already a big improvement. Like, this is exactly what I want. And I'm not expecting to go to the Super Bowl. I'm not expecting to win a Super Bowl. But I am hoping to get into the playoffs and at least win one game in the playoffs.
Let me give you some potential opponents, and let's hear out of 10 your confidence level. 10 being the most confident, 1 being we're fucked.
Oh dang!
Ready?
Like facing okay, go ahead.
Like first round.
Okay.
Like these are like true potential teams that you could play. Steelers.
Okay.
Remember, 10 being most confident, 1 being we're fucked.
Okay, I feel like a 7. And reason being is I'm confident, but I'm not like overly confident where I'm like, oh yeah, that's for sure a dub. Because they have a great defense. But early on in the year, we played them, week 2, week 3, something like that. It was a good game, but obviously after halftime, Justin Herbert didn't come back out, and we lost because of that. Like, it was a very close game. We lost by a field goal. So I'm not too worried that it would be like a disaster. I think if our defense continues to play good and our offense, they need to start picking it up a little bit. It seems like our only receiver right now is Lad McConkey, and he's like the only one who can catch a freaking ball. Everybody else is dropping passes and just non-existent, not able to get open. So that's kind of where I'm worried, really.
I feel honestly. Like you guys' defense will kind of like give you guys a chance in that game. Like I could see that being a close game because of the defense. Their defense. You guys both teams have good defenses, and that'll keep it close and give you guys a chance. But yeah, so all right, so you say 7 out of 10 for the Steelers.
Yeah, for the Steelers.
All right, Ravens.
Ravens. Okay.
Currently, the Ravens are 8-5.
So the Ravens, their offense is what really scares me. I would rate them.
No, you're not rating them. You're rating.
No, I know, like the confidence. Yeah, I would rate that like a.
When you quit,
like a 5. Honestly, I'm more scared of the Ravens than the Steelers, just because the Ravens were the one opponent where our defense really like kind of was stumped, because you got to be able to stop Henry and Lamar. That's hard.
All right, Chiefs.
I feel more confident beating the Chiefs than beating the Ravens. Probably like a 7 too. Okay. I mean, last time we played, lost by a touchdown. I'm not too worried about them. They didn't really do too much to us.
Bills.
That's the scary one.
Really?
A 3.
Over the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Okay. Last
Bills
one.
defense has been playing very good.
Yeah. Last one. Speaking of the Bills defense, DeMar Hamlin is their second leading tackler on the defense.
Dang.
Dude almost died on the field.
That's crazy.
And he didn't even play last year.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if that's not inspiration, like, whew.
Yeah.
Last one, Texans.
Oh, like a 7 or 8. Yeah, I feel probably
So
that
you're only
one.
scared of the Ravens and the Bills, even though the Ravens have been struggling all year.
The Ravens, the Bills, and the Chiefs.
You said 7 out of 10 for the Chiefs. You're
I
not
know,
scared of the
but
Chiefs.
I mean, I am. I think I just kind of am basing it off like the previous game, but when it comes to the playoffs, it's a bit of a different situation because that's when like all the emotions come. Are you gonna be clutch? You know.
So you would still say 7 though. You're that 7 means you're pretty confident that you would win. You guys would win.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident, but I'm also like, I guess I'll move it to a 5 then. I'm 50-50.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there's that for you. Who? I mean, should we talk about the Bengals? Like, what are we even like? Offense been off the charts this year. Like, we're gonna look back on the Bengals and be like, damn, they had a historic fucking offense. What do I think's gonna happen?
Like to the team. Like,
also, by the way, do you think they're missing Joe Mixon right now?
Oh yeah, that was a big L.
They don't have a fucking running game. They don't have a running game.
Big L.
Joe Burrow is throwing the ball like fucking a million times every game. That's why his numbers are so big because they can't run the ball. They're missing Joe Mixon. Now, what do I think? I don't know. Maybe their coach gets fired.
I think he will get fired.
That's usually the first thing to happen because they have, offensively there's like no flaws besides the running game. And then they're probably going to draft everyone, like all defensive players in the draft. I don't know.
I think this is what I think is going to happen. I think Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase are going to stay. T. Higgins will leave. I think they will
Wait, you think T's going to leave?
Yes.
To where?
I don't know where, but I think he's going to leave the Bengals. And I think that... Ooh. Or it's either one of those two. Either they sign him and they have a bum-ass running back, or they sign a running back and lose T. And I think they're going to get Stefanski from the Browns to be the coach of the Bengals.
Why him?
Either him or Saleh. Is that how you say it? The
Salah.
Jets old coach.
Yeah.
I could see him possibly taking over that team too. Stefanski, you forgot. Stefanski is the title holder of Manager of the Year or Coach of the Year from last year.
Was he really?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Oh, because of the whole Joe Flacco, they won like 6 in a row.
Yeah, they went to the playoffs. They had phenomenal defense, and they had a great O-line. Like, they were like looking pretty good. I mean, they weren't looking bad.
I don't know if they get rid of I think T's a free agent, right?
Yeah,
that'd be a big loss.
He wants
That's a big
contract,
loss.
though.
That's
he wants money.
Okay, but I think if you're the Bengals, you have to pay him.
Yeah, but it's also
that's a big fucking loss.
But it's also like you need a run game, and you already have Jamar Chase. You have the other backups like Ishivas.
Chase Brown is good though.
Chase Brown is good, but they need either another like small, like not small quarterback or running back, but like a not necessarily a no name, just like a up and coming guy, or they need to get like a. They need to try to get somebody good.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
A lot of the best running backs are under contract right now.
Maybe Nick Chubb. I don't know. The Browns are doing terrible.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. A lot of changes coming though.
Oh yeah.
God, if they lose T Higgins, that's a big deal in my opinion.
Yeah.
I know they have Jamara, but like, I feel like whenever T is in the game, like both of them,
yeah, they're just better together.
Then you can't double team one,
yeah,
because then the other one will go off.
Yeah, they're better together.
I've never really been like a T Higgins, like I never really been on him, but like whenever I watch like the Bengals game or like catch the highlights and shit, like he just makes football look so easy.
Yeah,
because he's so tall, he's so long, he has like the fucking stickiest hands.
Yeah, like
he just goes up, like gets the ball, like it's just he makes it look so easy.
Yeah.
Bengals probably not going to make the playoffs.
Texans, like, I'm not so confident about them either. They look like CJ Stroud is in a slump.
You know what though? They got so lucky that they're in a bad division because look at this shit. Like if they were in any other division, they wouldn't even be leading.
Yeah,
they would be second place in this division. They would be tied for second in this division, and they'd be probably third in this division.
Yeah, I mean they have Colts, Titans, Jags, Texans. That's who's in the division. If you don't know,
might be the worst division in the league.
The thing is that
might be the worst division.
The thing is that it's crazy because at one point the Colts were really good. And
at what point? When?
when they had Manning.
Oh, you're going way back, huh?
Yeah, and the Texans were like ass for like years. Don't you remember? They had J.J. Watt. Like
they were good when Deshaun Watson like was in his prime.
Oh.
They made the they made the playoffs like every year, but they weren't like whoa.
That's what I mean. Like they weren't whoa.
Basically, what you're saying is that division's been ass for years.
Yeah, pretty much.
The Jaguars made the second round a couple years ago.
Yeah, and we lost to them. That's another reason why I'm so happy.
We got to talk about the Jags, though.
We got this coach. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
By the way, when I seen that play, I thought it was like from like years ago. Because I feel like that same play happened years ago to Trevor Lawrence. But then I realized that it was like recent.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, because I just...
Well, explain to everybody. Because you're jumping into it, but what if people don't know? To be fair, I haven't even seen the whole play. So it was back in 1977 on the summer evening. I'm just like...
No, you
So basically what happened was the Jags... Who were they playing? The Titans?
Texans. They were playing the Texans.
Trevor Lawrence starts to run to try to get the first down. He goes in for the slide. But as he's going in for the slide, simultaneously, the Texans defensive player, I think he's like a safety or something, comes in for the tackle, and he just like freaking demolishes him. And Trevor Lawrence is just laying on the ground like super concussed. And Evan Ingram comes over, and he's like pissed, and it's just a big fight because like I get both sides, you know? Like the Jags, they're like, dude, like that's my fucking quarterback. Like what the hell, you know? Like chill out. Like it's not worth dying, or like, you know what I mean? Like.
And it was one of those concussions where the body seizes up.
Bro, like his fingers were literally like.
It's kind of like
Tua.
It was similar to the Tua incident, and he got suspended. He just got suspended 3 games. So, I don't know. Is it worthy? Is it not? I would need to relook at the play again. Yeah. Initial looks, it didn't look like it was a super dirty play. Because when a quarterback is sliding, they're basically giving themselves up. What that means is if they're giving themselves up as a defensive player, you can't hit them at all, basically.
Damn.
So it's like, if they're running full speed, you see them running full speed. You don't know if he's going to slide or like do a Josh Allen and just fucking like
juke you out first. Or something. Yeah.
So it's so hard to determine if they're going to slide or not. As a defender, you can't take that chance. So just imagine I'm running at you full speed. Okay, we're about to collide. If I slide and you hit me, automatic foul. But if I don't slide. Imagine I did a fake slide and then kept running, which that happened with Kenny Pickett in college. I don't know if you saw that video.
No, but
so it's just hard, you know. It's hard to determine. That's why Patrick Mahomes a lot of times will like fake that he's going out of bounds and then keep running, because the defensive players don't want to get that called on them. Yeah,
I think that it's a tricky call, but I think that if he weren't to get suspended, I think everybody would be like, "What the hell?" Like. Dude literally seized up, had a concussion. Like, how is he not suspended? You know what I mean? So, I think in this case, like, yes, it should happen. Like, just do the suspension. But, like, I think they need to reevaluate that play. Because it definitely is hard. You have to look at it from the perspective of a defensive player. But I did read a comment from somebody in one of the videos, and it said, the NFL makes the most money because of the quarterback. They're going to do everything in their power to protect the quarterback. So the league is making so much money because of names like Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, Joe Burrow. Like, these are like big names in the league. They're making a lot of money because of them. So they're going to do anything in their power to protect them. They're not making a lot of money by Derwin James, Tarheeb Still, McDuffie, L'Jarius Sneed. Like, they're good players.
Wait, why'd you have to just name Chiefs players?
Huh? Because that's what I could think of at the top of my head.
Damn.
No, well, Tarheeb Still is a Chargers player. Derwin James.
Tarheeb?
Yeah, Tarheeb Still.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, they call him Heeb.
So yeah, I mean, I get that. The league is always trying to protect the quarterback and change the rules to help the quarterback.
I just think they need to reevaluate it.
Yeah, that's a hard play though.
Yeah, it's a hard play.
Yeah. So hopefully Trevor Lawrence gets back to health. Let's look over the NFC. Eagles beat the Ravens. That was a big game. I was really looking at that game. Like I was really I had my eye on that one because I feel like that was a big test and a big okay, are they the real deal? Are they the real deal? Okay, they're the real deal and they're not the real deal.
Yeah.
You know?
Contenders.
So it turns out the Ravens they might be overrated, I think. They actually might be the most overrated team this year. Bro, you know how many times I've seen videos in the season of Ravens are the best team in the league? Like, how the fuck can you be the best team in the league when you lose to the Raiders? You lose to... Who else did they lose to? I'm blanking right now. I know they lost to another bad team, though.
I don't know who else they lost to.
They're only 8... They shouldn't even be, like... They're not even winning their division right now. They lost to the Steelers. They've almost lost to the Bengals twice.
The Steelers,
like
the Raiders,
they just lost to the Eagles. Like,
didn't they lose to the Browns?
They might not even make the fucking playoffs, bro.
Yeah.
Like, let me pull up their schedule.
Damn, you're a really big Ravens hater, huh?
No, I'm not. All right, it's not working.
It's not loading. What the hell?
But I don't even know why. I just that I just got all heated and shit, but
yeah, you got real passionate there.
But they're not the real deal. Eagles, on the other hand, they're the real deal.
You know what I was telling one of my coworkers? I'm not trying to be like
a dick rider or anything, but what?
I was telling one of my coworkers, I was like, dude, I would feel so bad for Jason Kelce if the Eagles win a Super Bowl after he left. I would feel so bad, but he would celebrate with them, but it's not the same.
You know that he could have played another year. I think he has 3 daughters.
There's one on the way.
Yeah, he is old. He is old for a football player, but he was still playing good football. It wasn't like he was like not good anymore.
Yeah.
But that would be crazy though.
Damn, that's so funny.
Well, he already has one.
He already has a ring.
Yeah.
Oh, but so still,
it's not like he doesn't have any.
Yeah.
But it's still that would definitely suck a little bit.
But I mean,
they're
Eagles,
their fucking O-line is like it's like they're all superheroes, you know?
They're massive.
They're fucking massive. They're fucking yeah, that's it. They're just massive.
Yeah, they're like tall and like.
But you know what it is?
Is like
you know what it is?
They're big, but they're not fat. They're just athletic.
They're an athletic big, exactly.
Yes.
But I feel like that's hard to get, especially.
It is hard.
All of them are athletic and big.
Yeah.
God damn, bro.
Like Mailata is like insane, dude. Like dude is like 6'8", and like he looks like he's fucking 320 pounds, but like he's not fat. Like he's not like obese. Like he just looks like heavy. Like he looks like a fucking Samoan guy. Like he's just gonna come after you and like, you know what I mean? Like,
and they're still doing the tush push. That's not it's staying in the game plan. Effective. That's staying on the fucking coaching menu.
Very effective. Saquon is playing out of his mind.
I'm so happy for Saquon though, because he was in a bad fucking situation at the Giants. Yeah, the Giants organization is not meant to. It's not for the superstars. Superstars, get out of there.
Yeah,
they just signed fucking Daniel Jones to a contract and then got rid of him the next day.
That's so weird.
And
that was weird.
They're like this right now. Like they're declining fast. Like they're like it's like the race. It's like the New York teams, the Jets and the Giants. The race of who can be the worst. That's what they're doing right now.
Giants is winning right now.
Giants are winning right now, but the Jets are right behind their back.
Low-key, though, I kind of think it's worse for the Jets because they literally got this whole team together. Like this badass team.
They assembled the fucking Avengers.
And then they fucking still can't win? Like, that's so weird. Like, you're Aaron Rodgers, the GM, and you get your favorite receivers. You get Devontae, Lazard, and you get a good running back. They literally built a whole O-line for you to protect your ass. And you guys still can't even get some wins? That's crazy.
You know, like, the Jets fans and the Jets organization, they thought, like getting Devontae was like this happy ending of a movie. like everything was just kind of like a puzzle, just fucking just boom, and then
it just goes to show that it's not about the player. Like, it is about the players, but it's mostly about coaching. People don't realize how effective, like how much of a good coach you need to win, especially a head coach.
I think that's a big reason why they're, because I don't think they should have looking back on it, they should have never fired Salah.
Why would it?
Because the guy that is the head coach right now, he was the defensive coordinator. So right now he has to call the defense and be the head coach, which is not easy to do. That's why they have a defensive coordinator, a head coach, and an offense. You're not supposed to do two at once.
Hell no.
That's why the defense is declining. Their offense, that's a whole nother story. Their offense hasn't been good all year. But
let's go back to the Eagles, though. Eagles playing out of their mind.
Real deal, Super Bowl contender.
Hell yeah.
Potentially the best team in the league.
Their defense.
Potentially the best team in the league right now.
Did you see that tackle by Cooper?
Yeah. Shout out the Hawkeye boy.
Hell yeah. I love supporting Iowa people. But yeah, he is an Iowa Hawkeye. Got drafted to the Eagles as a cornerback, and he's a white cornerback, so it's like really rare. I know that's crazy. Usually they're all black, but
whoa.
What?
Why would you say that?
Well, what color are they? They're not Mexican, that's for sure. But yeah, he's actually really good, and like he's been playing crazy, and he had this one crazy tackle. I think he tackled Derrick Henry like as soon as they snapped the ball, like he was coming around, and like he just tramped him, and like he even started doing like celebration, like it was crazy.
So I feel like 100%. Shout out him. Cool name, by the way.
Cooper Deshaun.
No, his last name.
Oh,
Cooper's common. We get that all the time.
Deshaun.
You know? Yeah. With the Niners, like season probably over. With McCaffrey out.
Yeah.
I feel like this opens the door for the Eagles and the Lions to kind of like be like, you know, the face of the NFC this year. Yeah. And I feel like the Eagles. I think it's the Eagles and the Lions. I mean, we can go down to the NFC West. That's another shit show division. Seahawks, Cardinals, Rams, and Niners. The crazy thing is the Niners are 5-7, but they actually still have a chance of winning that division.
Yeah.
Even with McCaffrey out, like they just need to win out basically, and they might win that division because how just up and down that division is. I don't. Yeah.
Lions are.
Look at this division.
That division right there is good.
Besides the Bears,
that's good.
These three teams, the Lions, Vikings, and Packers.
It's kind of like the AFC West of like the NFC.
Like that, they could all three make it in the playoffs.
Yeah, and I could see
big test though. Lions against the Packers Thursday Night Football, and we're gonna be recording an episode Friday, so maybe we'll talk about that.
Yeah,
but
NFC South is kind of butt cheeks too. I think the Buccaneers would win that division if they didn't have so much injuries.
They might still win it.
They could. It's up for grabs.
Who knows, though?
It's still up for grabs. Falcons?
I actually thought Go ahead.
Falcons are playing a little bit worse than we thought. I thought
the Falcons would be, like, way better than this.
Yeah. Kirk Cousins kind of
They started out the season, like, really, like, good. Like, they were, like, 4-2, 5-2, and then they just kind of, I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
They lost to you guys last week.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to them.
Yeah. I don't know if it's
I don't watch a lot of Falcons games. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, me either. I don't know if it's their defense or what, or they're calling.
Anyways, good fucking games. Good, you know.
What are the games?
I feel like there's not a lot. I feel like I can see what could potentially happen in the playoffs. I feel like there's not a lot of teams. Like, you got the Lions and Eagles. That will most likely be the NFC Championship. I don't really see another possibility happening there. Right? The potential upset would maybe be, like, Packers. Packers, maybe?
I think what everybody in the world wants to see is on the NFC, we see the Lions against the Eagles for the NFC Championship. And then in the AFC, it's the Chiefs versus the Bills rematch again.
Yeah, Chiefs, Bills. In the AFC.
Crazy thing for me is like, how many times do the Bills need to go into the playoffs before they finally win against you guys? Like, you guys can only win so many times before it's like, okay, it's like this time is our time to lose. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
think there's a thing of like when a team goes up against us in the playoffs, like they probably do have the better talent than us, but it's a almost like a psychology thing of like, this is the Chiefs.
yeah.
So it like almost adds a lot of pressure.
I think it wasn't
like if it wasn't
that.
for us, our history and our dynasty and our like Mahomes, Andy Reid, Kelsey, if it wasn't for all of that, I feel like it'd be easy for us to lose. But since we have all this around us and there's so much pressure on the other team to beat us, that it kind of creates more pressure on these other teams, right?
Yeah, I think it wasn't like that, but I think over time, just like Mahomes has proven over and over, like,
especially
why to not bet against him. Like,
especially the Bills, since they've lost us so many times in the playoffs. You got to know Josh Allen's like thinking about that. You know,
I feel like Josh Allen and like Patrick Mahomes is like Tom Brady and Eli Manning type shit.
Tom Brady, Eli,
like,
yeah.
Well, didn't Eli win?
Eli won that competition though.
Really?
I think Eli won more times in the Super Bowl.
Damn. I thought, how many rings does Eli have?
He beat Tom Brady more times than Tom Brady beat him.
Oh, yeah.
Are you thinking of Peyton Manning?
No, I was thinking of Eli. Because Peyton Manning and Tom Brady never went up against each other in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I had to think about it for a second.
I was like, what are you waiting for?
So, yeah. And then, anything else you want to talk about in the NFL? I want to talk about something.
What?
I mean, I don't know if you want to talk about it, but...
I'm scared. What?
I mean, I'm going to intro this, but then you're going to talk about it. But...
Okay.
You don't even know what I'm going to talk about, huh? I think I cost you $400.
Oh, my God. You had to bring that up, bro.
Like, I dead ass think I might be the reason that you don't win $400 in January. God damn it!
He had one job, bro. He had one fucking job. And it's not to sell me, to give me good fantasy football advice. And this fucker, oh my God, he sold me. Okay, but my team sold me too. But like this one decision, like pretty much sold me. So fantasy football, right? I got my team locked in. Everything's set. And the only thing that I was unsure about was, should I start Zay Flowers or should I start Devontae Adams? And Zay Flowers was going up against Eagles, and Devontae was going up against the Seahawks. He literally said, I feel like Devontae has the more like higher ceiling, but I would just pick Zay, honestly. So then I leave Zay in, and Zay didn't do bad. He got like 10 points, but Devontae got like 20 points or some shit like that. Like
17.
Oh, yeah.
But this had been a conversation for like a week leading up to this, like, because we knew this was a big game. You kind of talking through your ideas of who you wanted to start. And I think I originally said that's like a 50-50. You know, I basically was like, you just make the decision. Like, I don't want to be the. That's what I said. Remember, that was the first thing I said. Yeah. Like a few days ago, I was like, I don't want to be the reason that you lose. And then a couple of days passed. We didn't even talk about it. And then
it was that Sunday.
You were like, just randomly like, do I start this guy, or you said, should I start Zay or Devontae? And I didn't even like think about it. I mean, I did think about it, but
you were just like, I think Zay.
I didn't think about it like that much.
Yeah.
I was just like, yeah, just start Zay. You know.
Yeah.
And
they're kind of like the same, low key. Like
football starts going like, okay, Devontae played first, then he scores a touchdown. We're like, oh my God, like he's having a big game. Like,
yeah.
He's at 12 points. He's at 15 points. Oh my God, he's at 17 points.
Yeah, we're like, what the fuck?
And we're like, okay, you know, like Zay, he could get that.
Yeah.
He could get 20. He could get 30. And then, you know, like as the games start going, as the games start finishing, you can kind of determine how this is gonna look. You can kind of determine like, okay, I need this because Monday night, Sunday night, you have a couple players left. You can kind of start circulating your ideas of like, I need this guy to go big. I need this guy to not do good. And it turned out
my matchup was like super close.
Super close.
And pretty much like all he had left to play was I was winning. All he had left to play, my opponent, was George Kittle for Sunday Night Football. And I was like, okay, well, if he doesn't catch anything, like, he very could, like, not get a catch. Bro, tell me why motherfucker got one catch, okay? And that sold me my game.
So you were
If he would have fumbled, though.
You were up by what? A point?
Like a point, yeah.
And then he had George Kittle.
I didn't even lose by a point.
Going into that Monday night game, huh?
I didn't even lose by a point. I lost by like 0.25 or some shit like that.
So going into it, I was like, oh, George is gonna get like a lot. Like you're done.
Shit pissed me off.
And then he got a catch in like the first quarter. I was like, oh, like you're gonna lose. And then I was like, wait, what if basically she fucking So it's my fault, and this is so big. Well, technically, you could still make the playoffs, but it's looking slim.
Okay, so I have a question about that because it looks like there's 3 people. If that person loses, the one that's above me, Tony, then we would all have the same record.
I don't know how the tiebreaker works.
If you win and I win, then how would we determine?
I think it's based off overall points.
Oh.
Either for the whole year or for this week. I think it might be for the week. Or no, I think it's for the whole year. So if there's like a 3-way tie, then whoever had more points all year.
Damn.
Which I don't even know who I don't even know who. It's definitely not me. It's between you and Tony.
Yeah.
I know I'm not leading that because you've had some big weeks and Tony.
1 week I had 160 points.
And Tony's had some big weeks because he has Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Damn.
But he's also had some weeks where he's got like 60 and 70.
Yeah.
So we need him to lose though.
Yeah. So one of us got to make it in, bro.
So anyway, that was just a big, downfall of our weekend that basically I owe her $400 and I'm gonna have to repay her and probably back rubs and kisses and hugs.
I take cash.
Damn.
Or Venmo or Cash App. Or a check.
We gotta or a check.
Or transfer. I'm just like
So
oh my gosh. Yeah.
What else we talk? What else you got in your mind, Shotty?
I mean, I don't really got much going on. You feel me?
You feel me?
Yeah, I'm just ready for this Chargers-Chiefs game. I'm excited. What do you think, like, is going to happen?
Chiefs, obviously.
No, like, I mean, like, do you think, like, it's going to be a close game? Do you think it's going to be a blowout? Do you think...
I feel like we've played close games every single game this year. Like, literally one possession games every game.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's going to change. I think it's going to be a close game. I mean, if your guys' receivers show up, we'll probably lose.
Yeah.
It's in Kansas City though. That we got that advantage going for us.
Yeah.
But I think whoever's receivers show up more, whether that's Hopkins, whether that's Palmer, whether that's Worthy, whether that's Quentin Johnston,
LaDD,
whether that's Ladd McConkey, whether that's
maybe DJ Chark,
Juju Smith-Schuster, DJ Chark. I think that team will win.
Yeah.
But I mean, who knows? We'll see. We shall see, right?
Yeah. I also wanted to ask you something else, man.
You've been watching Joe Rogan lately?
I haven't. I have not been on Joe Rogan lately.
No.
I was actually talking to one of my coworkers, and he told me how he was listening to his audiobook. So now I'm gonna like start listening to audiobooks at work, cause like, I don't know, I like Joe Rogan, but sometimes I go through phases, Like, I don't like all of his guests. Sometimes
it's a wide variety.
Yeah, sometimes it's just not my interest,
Yeah.
And, like, sometimes the things they talk about are just, like, not boring to me. Like I like when he talks about good shit, like, the world and humans, civilization, technology, shit like that.
Should we talk about Kai?
Yeah.
End of an era. He's definitely gonna do more of these. Sabaton. This is the second one. The second one was way crazier than the first one. Like just the amount of guests that he had on. Do
you think he does it like once a year?
It's just crazy how. Yeah, I think he's gonna do it once a year. It's just crazy how like much work he put in and like how he's able to continue to be entertaining every second of the day.
Literally.
I think for me, I would have cracked at like day 3.
Really?
And it would have been because of the sleep.
Oh,
that's the big one for me. Like, he's not getting good sleep, which I don't know. Maybe he does get good sleep because he be snoring on there and shit.
Yeah.
But
Maybe
Me,
can he use
I'm a
earplugs?
light sleeper, bro. No, he doesn't.
Oh shit.
Like if I fucking hear NPC Miles say some shit like "Welcome back to the city," I'm immediately waking up.
Yeah.
And aren't you the same way? Or the drum solo?
I think I would wake up. I think I would fall asleep for everything else except for the drum solo. I think that would wake me up because it's loud. But like when they're just like, it's NPC Miles, like it sounds like a TV. So to me, I would just pretend it's a TV, and just put. I guess
because I kind of put you on Kai, kind of put you on this whole thing. What did you take out of this whole thing? Anything?
I mean,
inspiration, like work ethic.
Oh yeah,
or anything like that.
Yeah, his work ethic is really impressive. I mean, yeah, doing that for 30 days straight is crazy. Yeah. So that's really cool. And I think it's cool how like he helps out all his like people around him.
Yeah, and like the end of the stream when he did that speech, it was really really crazy. They started crying and talking about how Rakai sent him that text to get on the stream. Mm-hmm. That was really heartwarming, But would you do something like that?
Like a live stream? No.
No,
it's not really my interest. I feel like I would get bored.
Yeah.
And like I would bore the people because like I wouldn't know what to do. Like
you gotta be a true entertainer at heart.
Oh yeah.
And I don't think that either one of us. I mean, obviously.
But then again, he does have a lot of money, so he's able to like get like celebrities. But like, even then, it's like once you have them over, you still have to entertain them. You have to ask them interesting questions.
Yeah.
You have to do interesting things. Like, I don't know. To me, that's just like, it's too much for me.
He broke the record by like so much. Will that record ever be broken? The whole reason that
he might break that record.
The whole reason that he did this Mafia-thon was because his record at the time was like 300 something. His record got broken, and at that moment, I think he had promised like a while back that if his record ever got broken, he would come back and break it again. So basically, that was the only reason that he did this thing was to break his record, break the record, which was Iron Mouse or some shit, some chick.
Oh,
that broke it.
Oh shit!
But so I think if his record ever gets broken, which I don't even know who could break that. Speed, maybe. I don't know. But they're so fucking entertaining, man. Yeah. They're so fucking entertaining. Who's your favorite guest? Off the dome, off the top. It's sexy.
No.
Glorilla.
I don't know. Probably
Lil Yachty. Kevin Hart. Drewski.
Probably the Jabberwockies.
Jabberwockies?
Like all the celebrities are cool, but like I don't know. Sometimes they're like I like their music. Like he has a lot of musical artists. Like I like their music, but like sometimes like I don't know, they're just chill. Like you know what I mean? They're not doing too much, so it's like there's really not much entertainment there.
Yeah. I just need to bring this up before I forget.
Except for Snoop. Snoop too. Snoop was cool.
Dude, that was a good episode. I didn't even see that shit live. There were so many good shits that I didn't see live.
Yeah.
But like just watching them hotbox.
That was crazy.
I wanted to fucking hotbox so bad with them. Like I just wanted to be there.
Yeah.
Or like Snoop said, I wish I could sit next to me so I can get that secondhand high.
Yeah.
Like I wish I could. I don't know. I'm hoping my bosses aren't watching this right now.
I'm gonna say that shit again real quick. I just like.
Well, like, cause everyone says that Snoop's weed is insane. Like, how insane is it though? Like, people get high off just being next to him.
Buy some and then let me know. I'm just playing.
But that was a good one. I totally forgot though.
Wait, Snoop has his own weed?
No.
You just said Snoop's weed is like crazy.
Yeah, the weed that he smokes.
Oh, I thought you meant like he had his own line.
I think he might have his own.
I was like,
he can roll a blunt in 9 seconds.
Damn.
He did it for Kai. Kai timed him.
Are.
How what?
How fucked his lungs are.
I think at a certain point of inhalation of smoke, your lungs get used to it.
Yeah, but then your lungs start to shrivel up because of all the smoke.
Not Snoop. Snoop's immortal. Huh. Snoop is immortalized in the gods of the smoking heaven.
Yeah, right. I would like to see an X-ray of that, please.
Did you ever see the video of Snoop and Wiz doing a smoke off session?
No.
Where they both like And who can keep it in the longest? They just kept going.
Hopefully you watch that?
Hopefully your mom's not watching.
Like, you watch shit like that?
It was entertaining. I'm not watching Love is Blind 2.
I'm over here watching makeup tutorials and shit, and you're over here watching guys like go. I'm over here dying and shit.
They gotta expose me like that, shawty. I need to bring up something that's really close to my heart.
What?
Something that I'm really disappointed by.
No way.
And it's been a long time in the coming.
Oh my gosh. Jaden, what? It's okay. Just say it.
I don't think I can say it.
It's okay. You're gonna make me cry.
Bro, I was trying so fucking hard to stay in character, bro.
Okay.
Like, I'm telling you, I was trying so fucking hard, bro. You know what I was about to say?
What?
I'm pregnant.
Bro, you're so dumb. You should have said it. Why didn't you spit it out?
No, for real.
And then you should have done the belly.
Bro. I guess suck at acting, bro.
You do.
Okay. Juice WRLD, The Party Never Ends.
Bruh.
I was gonna do a stream, didn't end up doing it, but I think there's a lot of things to talk about. I could do like an hour-long video of just talking about how bad, not how bad, but overhyped, the team. Why did it take so long? They've been talking about this album for 3 years now, and they changed titles, they changed lyrics, they changed beats. I think whatever Juice left, that you guys use it. Don't change too much, because at that point it's not Juice WRLD, right?
Yeah.
At that point it's Juice
WRLD plus
it's
whatever.
It's a money
these
grab,
other
you know. It's a
like,
money grab, bro.
Yeah.
It's a money grab, but it's not a good album. It's not a good album.
Yeah.
And I really had high hopes that this would be like one of his best albums, but it's not.
I don't think I've ever seen like an artist that was super good pass away, and then like for them to release an album after they've passed away, and for that album to be good. Like, it's usually not good because
didn't
like,
Mac Miller drop one that was pretty good?
Who?
Mac Miller. Wasn't it
I don't know. I don't really keep up with Mac Miller.
That's true. I thought you that's my sister maybe.
I like a few songs, but like I don't keep up with like the album names and all that.
Yeah. But anyways, pretty disappointing, but it's also sad cuz this is definitely his last album and maybe even the last music that ever gets released by Juice. But yeah, I mean, definitely one of my favorite artists ever, but J. Cole album needs to come soon. God, that's going to be so good.
Bro, that's going to be amazing. I can't wait.
Oh my God. I think he said that this will be his last, but I deep down, I don't think that it will truly be his last album.
You don't think so?
I think he loves it too much.
You think so?
I think he loves it too much.
But he also likes being like hella low key.
He might be the most low key famous person.
Celebrity, yeah.
You never see pictures of his wife.
He doesn't have Instagram.
He doesn't?
Mm-mm.
Damn.
Yeah. Like,
I don't think he has any social media, right?
Or he might have Instagram, but he just like doesn't really post much. Like, he just like.
I have an issue.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't have Instagram.
I think I have an issue. It's called It's called being. What's the word I'm thinking of? Like, my expectations are too high for some of these albums.
Oh yeah, he does have Instagram, but it's like it's called the Co-World, so it's like all his album stuff. Like, it's no pictures of him or his personal life.
I think I over hype up albums sometimes, and I expect like I expect.
And I literally told you too.
Not just Juice WRLD, I'm talking about everyone.
Oh, everyone.
Like when Kanye releases, I'm expecting shit from the old days. Like when this J. Cole album comes out, I'm gonna expect album. What's it called?
What?
Forest Hills Drive. I'm gonna expect Forest Hills Drive times 10. But it's like, in reality, how can you expect him to release his greatest shit?
Here's the thing about music, though. When they release music, it's like fashion. They're releasing stuff that's gonna be in ahead of time. So Forest Hills Drive was ahead of its time. A lot of the music that Kanye released was ahead of its time. Like, people were like, bro, this music sucks ass. Like, this is not hitting. Like, this shit is weird. Like, especially Kanye, like, he got judged a lot. Like, this shit is weird. Now,
Kanye's last few albums are so bad.
like, now it's, like, starting to hit, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I mean, obviously his old stuff will be staples, but, like, I don't know. It's just, like, it's also, like, different the way they make music now.
In what way?
The way it sounds is just different now.
The way it sounds?
Like,
that's
like,
true. They
like old school music sounds so different, like so much more calm and like hella
simplified.
R&B,
I feel like
hella R&B, hella instruments. Like, I don't know. Now it's like they just want to like make it like electronic. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe like back then they would use actual instruments for like their sounds, but now everything is on the computer. Like the drum beats on computer, the violin on the computer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not an actual chick or a guy in a violin chair playing the violin with the mic.
That's
the violin. But it's. Do you have high expectations for Fall Off?
Yes.
Or are you keeping them pretty low?
No. I have high expectations because it's J. Cole.
And like the way he's talking about this album, it's like we should expect greatness.
I hope it's music that I like though. Like I hope it's not like I hope it's a little bit everything, like a little bit like some R&B type shit. You know what I mean? Like
because he's kind of an R&B mix
like
with rap,
remember
right?
like Love Yours or Planes with Jeremiah or whatever his name is.
What if we get a Love Yours Part 2?
Ooh, that'd be so good.
Like he literally calls it that. He calls it Love Yours Part 2, and it's like on that same vibe.
Oh.
That might be the most perfect song that ever exists.
Yeah, that's like my favorite song of all time.
Like every word that he says.
Like the thing about him is like he paints you a fucking picture. Listen to Wet Dreams, bro. Like it wasn't nothing like the first time we was in a math class. Long hair, brown skin. Yeah. Like,
well, don't get us copyrighted.
You know what I mean? He's like he's giving you a story. Like you just have to close your eyes and imagine yourself just being back in school in math class. You know, you're a young kid, and like you have a crush. You know what I mean? Like it's so cool. Like, and he doesn't just do that with that song. He does that with every song.
Wet Dreams, Love Yours, Planes.
Get off my dick.
Oh.
GOMD.
Oh.
Work out.
That's like a half R&B, half rap song, right?
I want to see you work out.
Any other albums that like artists are gonna be? I mean, other than J. Cole, I can't really think of. Maybe
Future, 21, Drake. What happened to Drake? I think he died.
I was thinking maybe Frank Ocean, but I don't think he's releasing shit anytime soon.
Really? SZA maybe?
I've been on a SZA wave lately.
Really?
I didn't know that she had that much plastic surgery, though.
Yeah. I was literally trying to tell you that, bro.
In my head, like, I've always thought that, like, her face looks just not weird, but, like, it looks too perfect in a way.
Yeah.
Like, it looks sculpted.
Yeah.
And, like, I think I've seen, like, old pictures of her, and she looks a lot different.
Her skin is, like, flawless now.
And she wears a lot of fucking makeup on.
Yeah.
But... I mean, I'm
beautiful.
not like I don't know why I just brought that up. Like, I'm not beautiful. Saying that she's ugly or anything. I'm not against like I kind of am against like all that plastic surgery because I feel like at that point kind of fake, you know. Shit.
If I was
can't
that
be talking.
rich,
I can't be talking about SZA like this because I like SZA.
Yeah, I mean, if I had that much money, I would do it. Why not? You look better, like. But I mean, I don't know. I guess she's not really doing it to please like men, you know. Or like you,
and I found out that
in particular, you know what I mean. Like, she's just probably doing it so that her self-confidence is up. Yeah, and like when she goes on stage, she feels more confident. Probably.
She had a ex-boyfriend that they were dating for like 13 years.
Damn.
And like that's why she wrote Snooze.
Oh.
It's about that.
So are they still dating or what happened? They broke up.
I think they might have been. I don't know if they were just boyfriend and girlfriend or they were like engaged, but.
Damn.
It was like 11 or 13 years. No, maybe it was 9. Damn. It was like 9 or 11.
Who broke
up? But
I
feel like I think he did.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know the whole story.
Imagine fumbling SZA. That is crazy, bro. That's wild.
And she was like madly in love.
She's like one of the best female singers right now.
I think she is
the best female singer. I guess like it depends like in what genre.
Like yeah,
because I think Taylor Swift is up there and shit. But like
pure vocals.
SZA, in my opinion,
like Taylor's probably better at making a hit pop song. Ariana Grande does have the vocals too, but
I forgot about her.
Ariana Grande though.
Anyway, SZA's like one of the best like hip hop, like R&B.
I think she's the only female singer to like really be tapped in with like rap.
Yeah,
like she can be a feature on a rap song and it doesn't feel forced.
Right.
Like it feels like she's supposed to be in that song.
Yeah.
When like if you were to put
like Nicki or something.
If you were to put Nicki's just washed.
Yeah.
I think she needs to retire.
She's too aggressive with it.
Her and Lil Wayne. Now it just sounds like I'm hating.
Yeah, for real. He a hater, guys.
Hating on SZA, Lil Wayne.
God damn, bro.
But SZA just like fits
I just can't believe it. Like fumbling SZA is crazy, bro. Like if I was that guy, yeah, put a ring on it, bro. Let's get married. Like,
but that might have been before she got
crazy.
That might have been before she became big.
That's even wilder. That's a bigger flex for her. Like you broke up with me and look what I became,
bro.
That's crazy.
If I woke up on a Sunday morning,
like
and you're fucking singing like that in the kitchen while you're making pancakes, I would be like, what the fuck is that? An angel in the fucking kitchen making me fucking pancakes?
Yeah, I would never.
Is that an angel that's fallen from heaven?
I would never sing like that ever. I wonder how much auto tune she uses. Like I want to hear her.
You can tell that it's not a lot.
I want to hear her like with like just like no auto tune, like just like in the kitchen or something.
Yeah.
Cause like sometimes like a lot of artists like they sound different. Like I used to really be obsessed with Rihanna, and like I liked her hella in high school, and then like I would hear her like concerts. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, bro, her voice sounds different in like the concert than like, or like on YouTube, you know. Obviously I never went in person, but I was like, she sounds different.
Yeah.
Than when I don't know, but
so anyways, basically what we're trying to say is J. Cole needs to release this album.
For real.
What if SZA is a feature? Woohoo.
That'd be cool, but I don't know what like. Yeah, I guess. J. Cole would have to match her vibe.
And who's one other artist that you really make your week a lot better if they release an album, like a good album?
Brent.
When's the last time he's released?
He's my favorite. The last one he released was like, it was the one with the foot on it. What is it called?
Can I say something about Brent? Like I feel like he's not mainstream.
He's not, and that's why I love him.
Why isn't he mainstream though?
His last album was 2023.
So it's pretty recent.
Yeah. He needs to release one, though.
So Brent is your pick. Other than J. Cole, I'm going to say... I don't care about Kanye, really. Drake, I don't really care. They both released too many albums recently.
Kendrick
it has to be someone that hasn't released in a minute. That like
21
maybe Baby Keem?
Lil Baby?
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, Lil Keem, Baby Keem.
I'd rather get a Baby Keem than a Lil Baby.
Baby Kim.
Hear me?
Baby Kim.
Who's that?
You don't remember Baby Kim?
No.
What? Remember how he said?
Oh yeah.
Baby Kim.
Side note, but Lil Baby is kind of washed too. Damn, I'm kind of hating on everyone today. We gotta wrap this shit up though. Before we go, unless you got anything else to say.
No, that was it.
Before we go, I've been working on a...
Brent, if you're watching this, please drop an album.
I don't want to call it a... You always fucking interrupt my outros, bro. Before I go...
Anyway, Brent, yes.
God damn it! But before I go, I've been working on a... I don't want to call it a documentary, just a video. Shout out to her. She recorded some of it. I feel like it's one of my better videos that I ever posted. I put a good amount of effort in, and I'm gonna release that shit Thursday. I hope I don't get copyrighted though, because I have a lot of like good music in there, like like J. Cole, Kanye, but we'll see. But look out for that. And make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that sub button. I know we usually post this on Tuesday, but this shit's going up on Wednesday. We had some shit happen. Look over at the Spotify. What are you doing?
Just waiting for you to finish.
And hit up the Spotify, hit that like button, hit that sub button. Appreciate all the support. You got anything to say?
No, peace out.
Peace out, baby.